How y'all doing today, cohorts? Be aware of the quarantine. Make sure you are staying safe and love your family as you see them. Happy holidays, best wishes, and roll that beautiful clip. 40 pound, 50 pound, wolf dying on you.
Yeah.
And you had so much there. But what could you tell me that you haven't told so far? I mean, the movie was phenomenal. It was the greatest thing ever. Do you have anything else? I would love to see more of your artwork and things you do.
Well, I have a lot of more. I have actually a lot more. Oh, it's a long haul drawn out. I broke my back before I even started the shooting. We had a horse that we were training on about 2 months before the film started and got spooked and went to go fucking split out of the corral and tried to jump a fence and landed on top of me and broke my back. So I spent 2 months in traction with weights pulling me from each direction for 2 months before we even started. So down the line, just the back problem had fucked me for years and years and years. So that in itself was a huge hurdle to get over. So people go, "Oh, was it great shooting the number story?" Yeah, it was awesome, but it was bittersweet. It was one of the best experiences of my life, and it was one of the worst because I spent 15 years on and off in a wheelchair, in a walker, so that's why I say it was bittersweet.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love it.
So now I'm good. I got it fixed a couple years ago, finally, the right way, and I'm starting to work again. I have a couple series I'm working on. I have a couple of pictures we're working on. So.
And then once again, I said, what was your wisest moment, either from working with older people at that time, or towards something now that you can tell somebody else to help them improve their career?
You know what, I just think, well, that's funny. I had a good friend of mine works all the time. Like, he is in training day. He probably does a movie every week. Like, he works his face off. And he's got a huge picture that he was working on. He called me up and he goes, "Yo, I sent my audition and they said it was horrible. Can you come help me?" And so we sat and talked, and I just was like, I told him, well, you just have to be present and you have to listen and be in the moment. And it's not just about regurgitating your lines or memorizing your lines. You have to listen to what another person says. That's just like a conversation in life. Because it's not just about me talking, it's about I have to listen to what you're saying to be like a caring, involved, present human being. Because if it's just me about myself, it's just this. And there's no context there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I actually listen to you, that's the difference between just spitting some words and really being present and being part of what's going on. And that's and so he redid the scene and they were like, "Wow, this is fucking really good." And all I did 2 things was tell him to take his time, listen to what the other actor's saying, listen to what he's saying, like really listen, and do it with love. We gotta do everything with love. I don't care if you're playing Hitler. You gotta find something you love about him. Like, that's why Anthony Hopkins that's why Silence of the Lambs was so fucking incredible, because he found something to love about that character. And you couldn't take his eyes off of him.
Right there.
This was just, and so he went and he crushed his audition. You know what I mean?
You right there just explaining that is the right thing. I had a thing today and answers all to it.
I'm glad. That's just my,
I appreciate it.
Who's our next question?
Yeah.
My name's JD Sutphin. My wisest moment was when, after working the same job for over 12 years, I told my boss to kiss my ass. I was going to start my own company and work for myself and do something for my community. And it was scary, it was exciting, but I knew if I did something positive and it could hopefully affect a lot of people, it would be successful. And it was because of that faith in myself, faith above me, that it happened.
There you go. Thank y'all again, cohorts. Y'all have a wonderful evening.